All right, good morning. This video is going to basically go over next week for our classes on the final exam. In this case, depending on which exam you're taking, some of you will be taking the CSWA, others will be taking the CSWP, but either way, we have to get the software or testing software platform loaded to our computers and get ourselves either registered or logged in to make sure that we can access the testing software so I can give you a code. So for those of you that are in my engineering design, since you've already been testing all year long, all you have to do is load the software and log in. For those in my computer design, except for a couple of you, you will actually have to create an account. I'll walk you through how to do that. Okay, so going into this, if you're in Schoology, I'm just going to create a new tab, and the place we're going to go is called www.virtual tester, all one word, .com. Okay, and when this comes up, all right, what you're going to be looking for is downloads. Okay, so I'm going to go right here to the word downloads, and you're going to download for SOLIDWORKS. Okay, this is the one we want to test off of. So I'm going to go ahead and download an exe file. I'm going to left click on it, and it even tells you client software for 3D Experience or SOLIDWORKS. So this is for all my classes right here. Okay, this is those of you that use your Macs and the Chromebooks, you have the 3D Experience. All the rest of you are doing SOLIDWORKS. So I'm going to do a quick save file. I'll go ahead and save it right now to my desktop. I'm going to make it easy. And I'm just going to say save. Okay, now I'm getting a download up here. Now if you want, depending where you're at, I'm using right now Firefox. If you're using Chrome and maybe on the bottom toolbar, you can either go here or you can also go in and open this up from your home page. So there's my Tangix right here. I'll show it to you right here. If you double click it, it should automatically start running. Now what I want you to do is just continue working through. It's just a straight up, I agree and follow the rules. I'm going to load this to my desktop. It's fine. I'm just going to do a quick install. Now in this case, I may already have it on here. I'm not sure. I can't see it. All right, as soon as you're done, it says run TangixPro for default systems. Yes, go ahead and hit finish, because here is step number 2. Okay, as soon as this comes up, hopefully it'll come up in a second here. All right, when this pops up, first of all, don't be goofy and pick a different language, because once you're caught, you're in that language, it's going to be very difficult for you to take the test. So we're going to be using English as an application language, very simple and straightforward. I'm going to do continue. Okay, it's going to load, it's configuring the client session. Basically what it's doing is building this up. Now, this is the most critical page right here. For those of you in my engineering design or the couple of you that have taken a CSWA in my computer aided design class, you will click, I already have a virtual tester ID and password, and you will put in the email and password you created earlier this year. The rest of you for my computer aided design class, which is probably 95% of you have never taken this course or exam before, you will put, I do not have a virtual tester ID. In this case, you are going to put in, and this is important, you type it in correctly, because when you earn certificates, whatever you input here is what goes on that certificate. So you want to make sure, especially for some of you that are going forward, maybe there's a potential job career, internships, or for college applications, you want this to look like a formal professional certification. So in this case, I will pretend I do not have this, okay? My last name. Now, if you want to put something else, my name goes by Robert. I could put Robert so it looks more formal. In this case, I'm going to go by my nickname, Rob. School, I would like you to put Grandview High School because I would like when people look at this, they can actually get on the website and locate where all the certificates are coming from. And it makes it look good for you when people reach out if you're looking at it from a high school perspective for internships. Email, this is important. Whatever email you choose, make sure it's one you always have. I would not use a school email here for a reason. Okay, the big one is when you're a senior, this email will be taken away from you in July of your senior year after you graduate. It will be hard for you to continue logging back in if you don't have an active email. So in this case, I would use a personal email that you know you're going to keep forever. Okay, I'm going to do my Gmail. Okay, and this will be for your login. All right, it's important. Pick a password you can remember. right? Something really simple. I'm not too worried about people breaking into this. I should be a little bit more nervous on that, but I'm going to go with a password I'm pretty confident in because I've used it multiple times in other formats. If you want to be really strict on that, you could add in symbols, whatever you need to do to make it a solid thing there. Okay, now address. I would just put in the school address, 20500 East. If you want to put your own address, you could, but I'm going to use the school's address to make it easy for myself. This will be Aurora. State or province will be Colorado. Postal code is 80016. Okay, the country. Okay, you just put into the 2-letter. I'm going to just do U.S. I think that's all it is. United States, I believe. QRST. I'm not sure where. Am I missing it? United States, right there. Okay, U.S. I accept the privacy policy. Now, this is the last part. If you would like to be listed on their online directory, and I would highly encourage it. Okay, the reason I highly encourage it is it allows things like LinkedIn and places like that to actually see, okay, your certifications, and that could potentially lead in. I've had students get contacted for internships and job opportunities based upon their certifications that are stored on the SolidWorks website, or in this case, the Salt Systems website. Okay, so I would actually click on that and be a part of it. Okay, you're going to click continue. And then in this case, you're going to select a brand to show your certification exams. So we're going to pick SolidWorks. Now what will happen is now at this point here, what I will enter and give you as those that would like to take the test, you're going to email me and let me know I would like to take a test. I will email back a code. That code you will type right in here and then hit submit. When you hit submit, it's going to ask you, are you sure you want to take this test? As soon as you say yes, it will open up an exam for you. It will tell you all the directions on the exam, and then it's going to say, do you want to start exam? As soon as you hit start, it's going to ask you, are you sure you want to start? Because once the clock starts, it does not end until the test is over. Okay, you cannot pause it. Then once you start the exam, you go through that whole process. Okay, now if I exit now and I'm done, the next time I come into Tangix, and hopefully you'll see this symbol now sitting on your screen. Actually, excuse me, not this one. It's actually going to be a folder. And the Tangix you want is this exe right here. I'm going to double click on it. Okay, it's going to take a second to load up. It's creating a log every time I load in. Here it is again. Just all you do is go to continue. Okay, in this case, now you've already registered yourself. Once you're registered, you do not create another account. You go up to, I already have a virtual tester account. You will put in your email you created. This is why it's important that you make sure it's one outside the school. And the password you created, and say continue, and it will drop you right back into the same. You're going to go to SolidWorks, and it drops you right back to the starting point again. Okay, so over this next week, I would like to see you load TangixPro for those that would like to take a test. Load this up, get yourself registered, and make sure you have your Tangix folder available so that you can log in. As soon as you're ready within the next week, let me know through an email. I will send you a code, and you will take the test from here. Okay, with that said, I am done with this. I'm going to go ahead and exit out of my system here and close this out. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to email, and I will get right back to you. Otherwise, good luck. Let me know if you need a test, and I will get you a code promptly. Take care.